Well, hello, everybody. This is Leah, and I am so glad to see you. This is our day one of our Sugar Detox Fall 2023 challenge. And so I've made this video for you for today to help make the next 5 days smoother and help you be more successful. But first, this disclaimer. I am a health and wellness coach. I'm not a doctor. This information is for educational purposes only. And I always recommend you check with your own health practitioner before starting any kind of modifications. And that does include this sugar detox as well. So, are you ready? Well, let's get started. So, I've got some important information for you today. It's going to help you get through today, day one, and make all the 5 days your best effort. And I hope you got a chance to read your email this morning and also the one that I sent out yesterday. In both today and yesterday's, I included two important things for you to download. One of them is your Sugar Detox Success Guidebook. It has a whole lot of information and details in it. It's not too long, it's about 13 pages, but the information in there is going to help you be successful for the next 5 days. And so read the guidebook today and do the challenge steps 1, 2, and 3. Those you're going to find on page 7. And so basically you're reading the guidebook and then you're making some plans on what you're going to be eating. And then you're going to go to the grocery store and get that. That's going to help you be successful because you're setting yourself up for this week, okay? And the second thing for you to download is your Sugar Detox Daily Worksheet. And all you have to do, you can print it or you can see what is on it. You could even just do it on a sheet of paper every day. But it's not going to take you but a few minutes at the end of every day. You could do it right after dinner. I'm also going to be providing you some recipes this week in your daily emails. You don't have to use them, but they're there for you just to give you some extra ideas and help and all. Now, one thing I do want you to be aware of. If you normally eat a very high in added sugar diet, you might feel tired, maybe even have a few little headaches, but that sense of fatigue and headaches, if you have those for a couple of days, that can be normal as you remove the added sugar from your diet. Your body is just going to be going into some mild withdrawal symptoms, okay? But please know it's temporary. You're going to feel better in a couple of days, even better than you did before you started. So don't give up. If you are having some severe symptoms, of course, reach out to your doctor, and if you have any kind of medical conditions and all. But in general, just persevere. Don't give up. Every day, I'm going to be giving you some more helpful tips and strategies to avoid or eliminate those feelings, okay? And every day that you have success is going to help your body adjust, and it's going to help you feel more confident that you can do this, all right? So be sure to read today's email message for some motivation about why cutting sugar down is so important to your long-term health, okay? And remember, if you're feeling tired or you need support, here are some things you can do. You can post in our Facebook group, or you can email me or reach out to me. That's what the support is for, right? It's to help you persevere. The second thing you can do is have a cup of tea. Okay, this is going to give you an energy boost, and green tea we know can kind of help balance your blood sugar. You can distract yourself by going and taking a walk outside. Just getting out in nature a lot of times can give you a boost of energy, and it's just a change of scenery, right? Or go to bed early. If you're having some cravings tonight, do yourself a favor, switch up your routine, take a warm bath, and sometimes just going to bed early is the answer. You probably could use the extra sleep anyway. And fill out your daily worksheet so you can keep track of your food and water intake. That's going to make a huge difference in your energy levels. Plus, if you reach out to me and maybe you're having some minor issues, I'm going to ask you to tell me about that, okay? Because that's going to help me know maybe you're not eating enough, maybe you're eating this, maybe you're doing this. It's going to help us figure out what's going on, all right? And in your daily emails, I'm including a daily affirmation to keep you motivated, and there's a Bible verse for the week as well. Now, here are some frequently asked questions that I've been asked in the past. One, what foods can I actually have, Leah? Well, if you read in your sugar detox guidebook for details, it's going to have that information. But in general, no refined or processed foods or sugar. You want to just think whole foods the way God created them, all right? If you look in your guidebook on page 9, there's a page that has all or many, not all, but many of the names of sugar. So you won't be fooled when you're shopping at the grocery. Simply take a picture of that page and you're going to have an easy access to it when you go to the store, okay? Read your food labels so you aren't tricked, okay? The food manufacturers are very sneaky. Now, since today is Sunday, this is a good day for you to make those plans, go out and shop. What we're doing is my hubby is grilling some meat today for the week ahead. I can use it in a variety of different recipes and dishes. All I have to do is add some veggies, healthy fat, and fruit for my meals, okay? And I'm going to be giving you some other practical ideas this week, but really planning and cooking something today is going to set you up for success this week. Another question I often get is, can I have artificial sweeteners? None except stevia or monk fruit are allowed these 5 days. And be sure those are pure. You don't want to blend with sugar alcohols, okay? And if you read your guidebook, there's a page that explains that a little bit more in depth. All right, another question I get is, well, what about the foods that have natural sugars? Well, fruit does have natural sugars, right? And so do many dairy products. Those are okay as long as it's not added sugar. So that's the key word that you want to look for. Look at your nutrition label on the product that you are wanting to buy under sugars, and you're going to see total sugar and then you're going to see added sugar. You want to keep the added sugar to a minimum or 0 this week, okay? And if you can eat dairy, if you tolerate it, I know some people here can't, but if you can tolerate it, look on the label and be sure they didn't add extra sugars in the ingredient label. And you can look in that nutrition label and you'll see whether it's added sugar or not. If you do eat dairy, eat full fat dairy. That's going to keep you fuller longer. Now, that's a caveat. If your doctor has told you otherwise, and of course, listen to your doctor, all right? Now, regarding fruit, it does have fructose, which is a natural sugar. Moderate amounts are fine. You just don't want to overdose on the sugar, on the fruit, okay? Because that is going to bump up your blood glucose levels, and too much sugar and too much fruit both can cause you to have some GI issues, all right? But there's a lot of healthier low sugar fruits in your guidebook. So just look at that. And there's some healthier treats that you can have as well. What about snacks? So if you get hungry between meals, you want to ask yourself first, just pause for a minute. Am I really hungry? All right. You might, however, be angry. Maybe you're anxious. Maybe you're lonely. Maybe you're tired. Maybe you're just bored. So if you're not really hungry, do something else, okay? In your guidebook, look at pages 10 and 11 for some ideas. But if you really are hungry and it's been a while since you had a meal and it's going to be a little bit until your next meal, check out page 12. It's near the back of the guidebook for some healthier low sugar snack ideas. And you may want to stock up on those for this week ahead. All right, so last question. What's another key step to take this week besides all the great info that's in the guidebook? Listen to your body. Each one of us has been made differently by the Lord, right? And so you got to listen to your body. Slow down while you are eating. This is going to allow yourself time for the fullness to register in your brain. And that's usually about 20 to 30 minutes, all right? Be sure you're sitting down for a meal. Don't be rushing through your meals if you can avoid it, all right? That way it'll help you kind of de-stress too. If you find you're too full to finish a meal, that's okay. Don't finish it. Just wrap it up and you can save it for later as a snack or maybe your next meal. I often do this when I make smoothies in the morning. I'll make a little bit more so I can have it for a snack later, or even if I'm starting to crave something sweet, okay? Now, do you have any other questions? Well, if you do, you can reach out to me in our Facebook group, or you can message me or email me if you need anything. And if you're feeling encouraged or you want to encourage others, just post that in our group too. That's another way to support each other. And finally, remember, stay strong. You've got this, okay? You are strong enough to do this one step at a time. And the first step you've already done. You have begun, right? So that is awesome. You should feel proud of yourself. So thanks for joining me, and have a great day. Reach out if you need anything. Thanks so much. Bye for now.